The NFL is back. Here we go, week 1. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And no run back on this one, so the new season will begin at the 25-yard line. On the ground, this is Joe Mixon. Mixon with a first down and more. And all the way up to the 45-yard line. Just like that, a pickup of 20 on their first play from scrimmage.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
The big play to start him out. Has him at the 45 already.
Come get some. Come on here. Come get some. Here, want it.
From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. He was looking for Joe Mixon there out of the backfield. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
I'm not sure it made a difference on that play, but one thing to keep in mind, here in the early part of the year during a day game, the sun does play a factor on deep balls.
2nd and 10. Out of the gun, it's Burrow. Chargers able to get the pressure and bring him down. The sack there by J.J. Watt. Boy, he came in off the edge so quickly there.
Look out, because that's exactly what it was being shouted by the offensive lineman to his quarterback, because he had no chance to block him.
So that'll leave Burrow and the Bengals with a 3rd and long after that sack we just saw. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. The sack by big number 98, Linval Joseph.
It always helps for a visiting team to come in and set the tone on defense. In fact, when we talked with them prior to the game, they said they wanted this home crowd to feel like they had to hide their valuables when they were in town.
Well, the home crowd quiet now early. See if their offense can take over and get some points on the board. Herbert going to lead up the Chargers here, 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. He fakes the give here and looks to throw. Oh, he's got a man, complete. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. 36 yards on the play. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. They'll wind up getting 4 down to the 36.
Number 30, Austin Eckler.
2nd and 6.
The tackle by Logan Wilson.
Herbert now. And this is complete. It's Allen. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3.
At the 3-yard line.
That's now 2 big catches on this drive for him.
You know, the NFL keeps talking about the possibility of using video for coaching on the sidelines. That's not approved yet, but you can still use pictures. They've got to send his picture down to their defense and say, you see him? Cover it.
And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, L.A. Paul Richardson there to make the grab. And the Chargers have taken a first-quarter lead. And the Chargers grab the 7-0 lead.
Makes the score Chargers 7. Bengals.
Following the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away. This will make it into the end zone. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line, so bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision, loses him about 4 yards.
At their own 21-yard line.
Here's Joe Mixon as they start on the ground. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line.
Mixon, the ball.
I remember a coaching friend of mine used to tell his running backs before games, make sure you run and jog with your offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking when those big behemoths start to create space for you up front. He did a pretty good job of just following those guys through there for a nice explosive run.
On second down, here's Mixon, and he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
I know what you're thinking out there. I know a lot of you are thinking, take a shot downfield. It's a great spot for it. I'd say maybe later in the game, definitely in the second half. But right now, I think they were just trying to get some momentum built. Get a first down, pick it up, and keep moving.
So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. Mixon on the toss right. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. It's a loss of 5 there, bringing up second.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through, but that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
And now they will throw it with Burrow. This one grabbed by A.J. Green. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down. So from Charger territory now, here's a first and 10 at the 48-yard line. Out of the shotgun, they run with Mixon. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
37-yard line.
First down. Here's Burrow. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
Intended for A.J. Green. Incomplete.
Now, this will probably be the last play of the quarter.
Coverage.
Burrow going to fake to Mixon and now look to throw. And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers 21. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Bengals, nothing.
Okay, just like that. Just like that. 49, guys. Mike, 49. Let's go.
On first and 10, Joe Burrow. Flush to his right. Now Burrow loses the football. And picked up by the Chargers. And his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line. Every week we hear talk about create turnovers. In particular, they wanted to force some fumbles. They got one right there.
And it shows you how the game has changed over time. It used to be good enough for a guy to get a sack of a quarterback in the pocket. Now, if you come to the sidelines and you didn't knock the ball free, your coaches are upset with you. All right, so if you're a quarterback, it starts all the way back in the youth leagues. Take care of the ball, take care of the ball, take care of the ball, because here come the defenders.
So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. Out of the gun, Herbert. Complete. Hunter Henry with a grab. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
Brings up 3rd down.
Going to throw on 3rd down with Herbert. That's going to be caught by Richardson. 20, 10, and all the way in for a Charger touchdown. Paul Richardson. Already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Chargers are going to add on to their lead. And he's got it up and through.
Makes the score Chargers 14.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped it to 23.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. And getting this just shy of midfield. They'll spot it at the 49. It's a Bengal first down, a pickup of 11.
I'm okay with the call there. In fact, I actually like it. I know they're down a couple of scores, but the running game worked in that situation. I would continue to go in that direction.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Now Mixon. And he's going to get across midfield and into Charger territory. It's Melvin Ingram on the tackle.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
A 1-yard gain there following the 3-yard pickup on first down.
Sometimes you're aligned perfectly and the play comes to you, and sometimes you got to cover some ground to go make the plays we just saw there.
We saw a great example of perseverance right there on that play.
Got to be careful. They might want to throw one over his head as this game progresses.
On 3rd down, Burrow. And that throw intercepted. It's Chris Harris, the Pro Bowl corner. The 20. And he will score. Touchdown, L.A.
Partner, what we just saw, that's a great example of a team that was really amped up. They've been playing so well, yet they didn't get overexcited and have a bust on defense and gave up a big play. Instead, they created their own big play with a pick six. This one may be over.
Yeah, it's just the first half, but that lead has swelled to the point where you're wondering if it is over already. After the turnover, here's Herbert. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. He was looking for the Pro Bowl wideout Keenan Allen there, but it'll be 2nd and goal.
Partner, this is almost an unwinnable spot for a defense. They have to come right out for a 1st and goal trying to stop them. But let me hold on a second. Let me take that back real quick. They can win here if they force a field goal try. Still a long ways away from that happening, but that has to be what they're thinking right now.
After getting stuffed on first down, not much better there. 2-yard gain. Herbert wants to throw it on 3rd and 1. He's got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Chargers. Donald Parham there to make the grab. For the Chargers, they're able to widen their lead. And he puts it through.
Makes the score Chargers 21.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And this will not be fielded. It's a touchback and comes out to the 25.
25-yard line.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. They tried the throw on 2nd down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. They give to Mixon to try to pick it up, and he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. 1:58 left to play till we hit halftime. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes, we'll again head down to visit with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando, back for another year. He'll have scores from around the NFL here on this opening weekend. Mixon with a first down and more. And he takes it across the 50 to the 46-yard line. 18 yards on that one, and the Bengals are moving. First down.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
And they go play action now. Burrow going deep downfield for Ross. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Incomplete.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. They're passing here, Joe Burrow. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
And now the third down throw incomplete as well.
This team is not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. He came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
Punting now is Huber as he sends it away. Fights off the defender. Well, not good at all. Punt of just 24 yards there. And it'll be Charger football here as they take over.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. Still more than a minute to go, so there is time if they want to mount something here.
Not only time, but they have 3 timeouts at their disposal as well. So that changes everything that you're doing here. Without those timeouts, you can only work the sidelines, hoping to get out of bounds. Here, the middle of the field's still available because you can call timeout and regroup.
On 1st and 10, Herbert. He's going to rifle one deep left side. He's got it at the 15. Touchdown, L.A.
Complete.
Paul Richardson on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Chargers find a way to stretch their lead. Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And the route is on here in this first half. Fielded in the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And you're under a minute to go in the half, a first half that hasn't been particularly kind to you. How do you think they'll play this?
Well, I think the smart approach is to run out the clock, lick your wounds at the half, and see if you can come up with a strategy to play better in the second. But there's also something to challenging your offense right here. You know, hey, guys, you help dig this hole. See if you can get us out of it a little bit before the half runs out. Let's go make some plays.
And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
49 the mark, 49 the mark.
Now it's Burrow. And incomplete there, almost picked off. That's one you maybe expect your roaming free safety to come up with. But it's second down.
There by Earl Thomas.
They'll keep it on the ground again here. And he'll just keep 2 hands on the football as he'll be taken down after a short pickup. Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. Once again, they'll keep it on the ground. And they will bottle him up behind the line, and now will they use a timeout? Chargers going to use their 3rd and final timeout, as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. Here's King. 37 yards on the punt with no return. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. The Charger drive about to get going. Time for a final kneel down or a safe run, and then they can head to the locker room with a lead.
Yeah, or they can even run a screen. You know, something they feel is somewhat safe that might actually pop and turn into a big play. That's what you usually run in this situation.
Or go 4 verticals because why not?
Because you're feeling it, right? You're just feeling it.
For Keenan Allen, that's complete. He'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. That'll be a pickup of 29 yards there. And the Chargers are going to get themselves a fresh set of downs here. The final shot before the break for Herbert. Going deep here for Allen. Got a man, it's Allen for the Charger touchdown.
To number 13,
Keenan Allen, as time expires in the first half. And this Chargers offense continues to pour it on. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. So we've reached halftime here on opening weekend. As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. And he returns this to the 22.
On the return, the Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. And last time out, another touchdown. I think there may be some empty seats around here by the time the fourth quarter comes around.
Yeah, I have to agree with you because this one's just about decided. But you know who benefits from all those empty seats? You and me, trying to get to the airport. The roads will be fairly clear by the time we have to leave the booth.
First and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. They'll run here with Eckler. He'll get about 3 as he's brought down right around the 42. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
And he's going to take this one up only to about the 44-yard line.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
From the gun, Herbert on 3rd down. That's complete to Austin Eckler, the running back. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 44-yard line. It's a gain of 11 and a first down L.A. So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
A gain of 14.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. A little bit of daylight on that first down run. Sets him up nicely. 8 yards on the carry.
That's a strong pickup right there on first down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
And he's in for a Charger touchdown.
The ball carrier.
22 yards. And this offense is running away with this one. When you talk about a battle being won in the trenches, that touchdown right there, a lot of credit to the offensive linemen.
Yeah, when you watch them surge across the front, they really created great space for the runner to get in.
Now this will make it into the end zone. Now a hit and a loose football. And picked up by the Chargers. And they are going to score on the fumble return. Touchdown, L.A.
Michael Batchley.
So they get the 1-score kickoff, get a fumble, take it right back to the house. 2 quick touchdowns within a matter of about 10 seconds on the game clock.
It's like a big 1-2 punch that may lead to a knockout.
Extra point by Batchley, up and good. And the lead will swell by 1 more. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. These guys had to punt last time. It has not been a very fruitful game offensively thus far. They haven't even made a trip to the red zone.
And I know that everyone's going crazy on that sideline because that drives you berserk to come off the field, not really move the ball well. As you said, not even get to the red zone, let alone, not even put points on the board. They've got to just take a deep breath, relax, try and figure out what is working, and call more of that.
Throwing now, Burrow on first down. He gets this one to Boyd. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
Bengals. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
They go play action with Burrow. They'll roll him out right. Looking for Green, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Obi Melifonwu. And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line. Running on first down, Eckler. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down.
The ball carrier.
Calling no gain on the play, and it'll be second down.
No gain on the
Second and 10, third quarter of the season opener.
At the Bengals' 42-yard line.
He's got the first down here inside the 30. And he'll finally be taken down at the 18. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down.
4-yard gain on the play. First down, Chargers.
Herbert will give this one to Eckler. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line.
The ball carrier.
Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
On second down, Eckler. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11.
Charger ball
He's still about 3 yards shy of a first as the 4-yard pickup brings it to third down.
Gain of 4. And it's third down.
On third down, this is Jackson. Oh, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. He needed 2, he got 1, and that's going to leave him with fourth down at a yard.
It's now fourth down.
So on fourth down, on comes the Charger kicker, Michael Badgley. This is a 26-yard attempt. Badgley able to knock this one through. And they're well on their way now as the lead grows even larger. That drive took him inside the 10. Good job defensively to hold him to 3.
Yeah, I like how you did that. Give a little tip of the cap to the stop troops there because they didn't give up a touchdown in that situation, right? Made them kick the field goal. And, yeah, points went against them, but that feels a whole lot better running off the field.
The Bengals take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. They've got to dig down deep. I mean, they need something right now, really anything to cling on to. This offense has struggled.
Partner, join me in a walk to their locker room at the half, okay? Because I think what we would have seen is an offensive coordinator and his assistant coaches getting together with all their positions, then coming together as a group, going over adjustments, and then the head coach coming in and just screaming, wake up.
Yeah. And he will not make it back to the line of scrimmage as he's going to be taken down. Joey Bosa able to collapse the pocket, get to him, and drop him for a loss of a yard. So that'll leave Burrow and the Bengals with a 3rd and long after that sack we just saw. And that is incomplete.
Burrow's pass.
Here's Kevin Huber now as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today.
In a fourth down.
On the return, it's King. We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Herbert and the Chargers now with a 1st and 10. Just shy of midfield at the 48. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12.
At the 46-yard line.
Powers through. And some room to work. A second nice move, a spin. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down.
7-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
And the Chargers.
On the ground, it's Eckler. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
He's brought down by William Jackson. A gain of 9 brings up second.
Here's Eckler.
At the 28.
And he is going to be close to a first down as the tackle made at the Bengals' 23.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with. And throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
That good for 19 and a first down.
At the 4-yard line.
Here we go, Shaq. Hiking 18. You gonna see me in your nightmares, son. You gonna see me in your nightmares. Hiking 18. Take off.
And they will take a knee here.
Stick on the keeper. It's a loss of 1.
And now what the heck is this? A punt formation from the red zone? he's seen it all now. It's a fake. And he'll be stopped short of the marker, but they'll keep possession here. Remember, it was only second down, so now it's third. Well, I guess we can call that unconventional, to say the least. They do get positive yards there on the fake punt. Sets them up a little bit better now for third down. No gain on the play that time, so a big stop, and it's going to leave them with a 4th and goal.
The line of scrimmage.
I don't know about you, Brandon, but I often think to myself, in these situations, I want a back who can create his own space, who can break tackles, and in a sense, become his own blocker. We don't have that guy in the game right now.
Bengals.
So it's 3 more points, and that widens this thing out even further here in the 4th.
And you know, in this league, you can never have enough points, but this widens it out, as you said, and now it's all about ball control, isn't it?
And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
Jarius Phillips on the return. The Bengals take over 1st and 10.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And whatever promise they showed in the preseason has not translated into week 1 because they have not been particularly competitive here. At home, no less. These fans just kind of beside themselves right now. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 30-yard line.
Again, it's Mixon. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 3rd and 3.
He's brought down at the 31. A gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Bengals in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. This is Mixon on the draw. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. Tough sledding. They lose a yard there on 3rd.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness. He's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
And he works free. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. But no reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. That's sort of a prime example, is it not, of selling out defensively on 4th and short?
It certainly is, because what you're doing defensively is saying you're going to stop them right there at the line of scrimmage or make a play on the other side of the line of scrimmage. Instead, they get just enough of a hole chopped, and you're thin on the 2nd and 3rd levels, then you become a chaser instead of a tackler.
And not much running room. Down to the 32. The 2nd down play, not much better than the first. Just a gain of 1 there.
Makes it 3rd and 11.
From the gun on 3rd down is Burrow. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
This has been a rough one, to put it mildly, for him. And after this one's done, you just feel like at the post-game press conference, this team's going to have a lot of questions and definitely not a lot of answers.
49, 49, guys. Mike, 49.
Burrow going for it on 4th. And they're going to try the screen. It's complete. And unable to break away. They stop him a few yards shy. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Charger defense stands tall, and they get the football back. And they'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive. They started on the ground with Eckler. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short.
He's tackled at the
only needing 2 yards on 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd.
So this one's over. It's in the win column for the LA Chargers. And I tell you what, Charles, this So for the Chargers, you can't ask for a better start as they pitch a shutout here in the opener. And they'll have another road date next week with the Kansas City Chiefs. Meanwhile, for the Bengals, they go down to defeat here in the opener. And they'll try to get back on the beam next week as they'll head to Cleveland to take on the Browns. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Certainly have to thank Charles Davis, my broadcast partner, and our entire crew. We'll catch you next time right here. It's the NFL on EA Sports.